IPVanish protects every device you own. Your phone, your laptop, your smart TV. If it connects to the internet, it should be protected. IPVanish encrypts your connection and masks your IP address, helping keep your browsing private at home and on public Wi-Fi. And with no device limits, one account covers everything. Stream with added privacy, browse securely, connect with confidence. Online protection made simple. Right now, save 83% off the 2-year plan. Get started today at ipvanish.com/audio and take control of your privacy with IPVanish.
The Davis & Davis Show is intended for maturish audiences with a questionable sense of humor. The opinions expressed are those of Davis & Davis, but even they don't always agree with themselves. Side effects may include uncontrollable laughter, eye-rolling, and sudden urges to fact-check. Listener discretion is advised, especially if you're easily offended, related to either Davis or operating heavy machinery. Proceed with caution, or better yet, snacks.
Welcome to the law firm of Davis & Davis. We're not a real law firm.
Go ahead, grab a beer, a glass of wine, sit back and listen.
Welcome to the Davis & Davis Show, davisanddavisshow.com, and the davisanddavisshow.com for all your merchandising needs. Now let me introduce to you your hosts for the show, Scott and Burke Davis.
Hold on to your nutsacks, people. It's the all-new
Davis & Davis Show.
drop whatever the hell you're doing and grab your friends, grab your family, hell, grab your pets, and sit them the hell down to listen to the... Hold on to your valuables, people. It's the all-new
Davis & Davis Show.
drop whatever the heck you're doing and grab your friends, grab your family, heck, grab your pets, and sit them the heck down to listen to the most adrenaline-filled kick-butt podcast in the world. Bust open that liquor cabinet, grab the most expensive
Stuff.
you have, pour it in a pint glass, and chug that
Stuff.
down. The new Davis & Davis Show is about to
Melt your face off.
Due to public outrage, we at the Davis & Davis Show are starting a new kinda gentler format. So prepare yourselves. It is the all-new Davis & Davis Show. Halt whatever you are currently involved with. Encourage your friends, family, and even your family pets that you treat like your own children, and persuade them to hearken to our show. The most professional, calming, and mollifying podcast that money can buy. We humbly suggest that a beverage of your choice be imbibed whilst enjoying our aural interlude. The new Davis & Davis Show promises an electrifying experience so profound it will leave you utterly enraptured. Hey, it's the Davis & Davis Show. It's a podcast. Yeah, really exciting. We talk about stuff and other stuff. You can drink or not. You can listen or not. Whatever. The good news is no one has ever accused us of being professional. We don't promise if you will like it or not. We don't care. You might like it or not. Davis & Davis Show podcast.
Isn't that cool?
We're breaking some new ground here today.
Who knew the laptop could do this? Next thing I need to do is put all the music and shit on here. Welcome to the Davis & Davis Show.
The Gorilla Davis & Davis Show on laptop.
We're
Raw.
rocking it.
Unfiltered.
Rocking in the USA. So we got started a little late today because I was waiting on my 7-Eleven delivery,
And I had to poop.
and Burke had to poop. But my driver's name was BG, and Burke was like, Spanish? No, what was the first? The first one was Indian.
Oh, thank you very much. Here's your beer.
Then it was Spanish, and I was like, no, buddy, not in this area. So now I'm going to show Burke something.
BG's
Let's see
picture.
here. We do application window. This one right here. Content only. You don't need to hear anything. Okay. Why is this up here? Move this. See this area here?
Yes.
I used to live right here.
Okay.
You see this says Islamic Center of Irving?
Ah.
Watch this. This is 2001 when I moved here. This is now.
Okay, I'm assuming that those are factories, but then there's like two whole brand new neighborhoods.
Two-hole. This right here is the Islamic Medical Center, where
Oh.
if you get into a car accident on this road and you're not Islamic, they make you drive all the way down to Baylor Scott Hospital. This is the Islamic Center, which I really should have done this in series, because it started out as this little building right here.
So you're saying Islamic Lives Matter? Is that what you're saying?
This is their set of apartment complexes. This is their set of apartment complexes. This whole area is nothing. Well, not this. This is the library. This whole area is brand new, and theirs. This whole area is new. There's actually an Ayatollah Khomeini road. Where the hell was it? I don't have the roads being listed. So BG, well, let's go over to my apartment complex where I used to live, right here. It's very funny to look at my old building and not see the BMW parked out front. This entire complex is Islamic run. Like when I moved out of there, as a matter of fact, I could do this. Now you can see the Beamer. When I moved out, our next door neighbor would throw their trash out in front of their front door and just leave it there for like a week. I can't hear a word you're saying. I haven't been able to hear you the whole time.
Sorry, I had the audio muted. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Gotcha. So what you're telling me is their favorite movie from Peter Jackson is the second one. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Anyways, that's not a small area that they've taken up here.
No.
As a matter of fact, it is the largest Islamic area in Texas right now.
Oh, I'll bet DFW's TSA is so happy.
Well, seeing as how they're only like 2 blocks away from the airport, yeah. And at the time, the city of Irving was like, oh, no problem. Then like 2 years ago, when shit started going sideways, they were like, oh, fuck. What the fuck did we do?
But we send ICE agents to Minnesota. I don't get it.
They came down here too.
They should all be down there. What are you talking about?
Dearborn, Michigan has a worse problem with Islam. 47%. It was funny when I looked at the demographics the other day. They said 87% white, but what I wasn't realizing was that Arabs are blocked into the white category.
Gotcha.
And when I got deeper into it, Dearborn, Michigan, 47, it's either 47 or 42% is Muslim, Islamic, which is why now in Dearborn, Michigan. If anyone remembers Dearborn, Michigan, this is where the Henry Ford Museum is.
I visited that as a child.
Yeah, I mean, uh, and I'm just excited about pulling up to the Henry Ford Museum, hearing the call to worship. Over 400 speakers around the city. Oh, I go.
I ain't looking at these. Fuck you.
I said, man, I got moved back to Ohio. And then my brother reminded me of the Somali nation that was living in the apartments that he was the maintenance guy of. He'd call me every week. He was like, they're driving around in brand new Camaros, brand new. Shoot, the guy that brought my 7-Eleven order is driving around in a 2026 Honda Accord. It was that new gray color, or I don't know how long that gray color's been around.
Couple years, yeah. Sonic Gray is the name of the color. It's like light blue gray. Looks like primer.
Yeah. I was like not really into that, but apparently it reminded him of the Mother Lion Sam. But he comes walking up with like gold chains hanging off of got a gold necklace on, one of those big fatty ones, Ray-Ban sunglasses. I'm like, all righty.
This is like all those tobacco stores we have here in Ohio that nobody ever goes into, but they stay in business for 20 years. We're not money laundering. No, that's not what you do. You sell tobacco. I know for sure you do.
What was it? Well, who was it? Eric, my brother-in-law lived with us for a while, and we have this thing called the One Stop Mart, which Eric never called One Stop Mart. It was always Habib's.
Apu's Quickie Mart.
You know, the only place that you could go, buy a pack of cigarettes, get a 6-pack of beer, and have your iPhone repaired at the same time.
All right, friend. I will fix your iPhone. Give it again.
$29.95. No crack.
20 minutes. Give it here.
Hang on. Let me download all the information. Woo. Anyways, I might have to cut my hair soon. It's starting to drive me. I have not cut my hair
Since you got fired?
before that because we were at Put-in Bay 2 years ago when I made the decision to I'm just gonna let it grow up. Just gonna let it grow up. So I'm coming up on 2 years. Yeah.
Why isn't it longer?
What are you talking about? It's down below my shoulders. You just can't see it.
Dude, I did that in like 8 months when I was younger.
Do it now.
I mean, this stuff here probably would. I mean, but then it gets tangled in my back hair. I can't stand that.
What I hate is
I can't look down. I was like, I can't pee. My hair's. I got.
I like the waking up and having to pull the pieces that broke off in the night off the top of my head out of my beard because it's all tangled in there. Good man. Yes, the hair's a lot longer than it shows. But at least 2 handfuls falls out nightly. So
it's like a self-cutting kind of thing. That's awesome. Self-pruning hair.
That might be the way to look at it. Yeah, that might be the way to look at it. By the way, what are you drinking?
By the way, it's kind of like, you don't prune a dead tree, so just let it grow. It's fine. Same old. Evan Williams and ginger ale, and it's gone. I'm sad.
What do you mean it's gone?
My glass is empty.
Already?
I poured it an hour ago. What do you want?
You took a half-hour shit.
I took it with me. What are you kidding?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Kendrick monster? Hi, Kendrick.
Is that my Kendrick? Oh, hang on.
Come here, buddy. Oh. Say hello, Kendrick. There we go. There he is.
That's my boy. Oh, you get to do the double on him?
Oh, dude, he likes his, like, stick your finger in an ear. He likes that shit. And this is about the only way he'll stay, like, I can hold him is if I cradle him like this. Otherwise, he's like, get me the fuck out. Get me the fuck out. Oh, the cheek. Oh, the chin.
Oh, what a good kitty.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's enough. There you go, buddy. Oh. Yeah, a little Evan and Ginger, my usual. I'm a cheap drunk.
Um,
Oh my God. They have,
there it is.
let me
There it
see.
is. Yeah, go on.
I got the Ohio Liquor email and they have, please show pictures. Where's Uncle Nearest single barrel whiskey.
Okay. I don't
Now,
think
Uncle
I've ever
Nearest,
heard of it.
okay, Uncle Nearest is the guy who taught Jack Daniels how to distill.
Okay.
I believe he was a black man. So there are 3 different bottles. Barrel number 1886 is 122.3 proof. Bold notes of cocktail cherries, orange zest, candied orange, and sliced fruit. Now, barrel 2669 is 124, almost 125 proof. Deep nose reveals rich, sweet vanilla palate and smoky finish. I went to the store today and they had the first one for $189. Like, that's a little steep for me.
I mean, that's what you'd pay for a bottle of Booker's.
Yeah, I'll bet because I've had regular Uncle Nearest, just their kind of their standard whiskey. It's really good. I mean, it's really, really good. It's not technically a bourbon, and it's probably just the mash bills off by ever so much, but it's Uncle Nearest is some really, really good stuff.
Well, I sent in the chat.
Is this for my head?
No, it's for your ass.
Bikini pain-free. Oh, does it work?
It works phenomenally, and it's painless. Like I was using the Nair for Men.
Oh no,
in my nether region.
No.
Let me tell you something. You want to feel burn for 3 hours straight? Use Nair for Men. This stuff, it's called Fofay Bikini Pain-Free Hair Removal Cream. It comes out like shaving cream. And then when you peel it away, it comes with a little plastic applicator that you peel it away with.
Okay.
It's just like a flat piece of plastic.
Okay.
And everything comes out.
Huh.
But you were talking about your back hair getting tangled up in your hair, so I was you know, this might be a something for Mary to help you with, or Diane, or your wife.
Somebody. It's a hair
or Gorlock.
Oh yeah, that would be lovely. So is that 2 tubes for $30 and 1 for 17? I'm on Amazon looking at other stuff too.
Wait, do they have this stuff on Amazon?
Yeah, it's a little more expensive than on the website, but the website might have shipping added to it, and this is Amazon, so that's shipping included. There is it looks probably smaller, but like a small tube. Oh, there's the applicators. Okay. All right. Oh, is this a travel size?
You can get it in. Okay, wait. How much was it on Amazon? Because it's $24.99 on their website.
It's $29.99 here on Amazon, but once again, the website might be $24.99 plus shipping. I don't know.
There is shipping.
Aha.
Almost $10.
Oh, okay. So it is cheaper to go to Amazon. Okay. There's a $2 delivery. Oh, that's if you want faster delivery. Okay. So the little bottle is 4 ounces. The bigger bottle is 8.5. Okay, I'm getting it now. Very interesting.
Yeah, I kind of dug it.
All right. My next obsession is I need to find an antiperspirant that A, works, B, doesn't leave big marks in my clothes. I'm having issues with that right now. So I looked up, good antiperspirants that don't leave marks in clothes. Degrees Men Ultra Clear Antiperspirant Deodorant, black and white.
Yeah, that's what I use.
I have sweat
and
more.
Look, there's. I get no marks ever.
Marks. I'm assuming I will get no marks. However, I am perspiring twice as much as I do with my Almay gel. It's like, well, I could be dry and fuck up my clothes, or my pits are constantly wet.
What are you using?
Almay, what is it? Let's see. Almay Sensitive Skin Clear Gel, Antiperspirant, Fragrant Free, and it's hypoallergenic. It does a better job of stopping sweat, but it fucks up my shit.
Okay.
It's like,
I don't know. I use the Degree, and my shit don't get fucked up.
like I say, I'm
and-
sure it's good for not killing the shirts, but like I'm just sweating like a whore in church.
Well, I use the 72-hour stuff, and it's good for about 24 hours on me.
I bought the 72-hour stuff.
If any of our listeners can help, please help. Bert needs love.
For only $2 a day, you can save this poor animal from sweating like an actual pig.
Son of a bitch, you just reminded me of something that I have to play.
I'll remember you.
Let me get rid.
I saved that hair removal cream in my Amazon stuff. So,
Dude,
good looking out.
It's great stuff.
Hey, and going back like a year, you got some like red laser thing for hair removal. Is that thing still working?
Yeah, it works, but the problem with it is that I got lazy.
Is that something like a once a week kind of thing you got to do?
Yes, it's a once a week thing that you got to do, and it was working so well that I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop for a while.
And now you're a hairy bitch.
And that didn't go well. But I will say that it didn't come back like right away.
Well, yeah, you're like chest hair. The reason it stays short is you've got like 3 groups that go on a monthly rotation. They grow X amount along and they fall out. And then group number 2 is already growing in. And by the time it grows long, group number 3 is starting to grow in. It's this big rotation of hair, basically, but it only grows for like a month and then it falls out. So you got to keep up with it constantly to kill group number 2 and group number 3.
Correct. I swear I had saved it, but apparently I didn't save it. I'll find it at some point in time and go, you have to watch this. Because I died laughing. I guess I could do a search of it, but I watched so many YouTube videos that it's
buried forever.
Yeah.
History ain't going to help you out here. 30,000 YouTube videos later, there it is. All right, I have one stupid joke. You ready?
I'm always ready.
Okay, did you know that the Mortal Kombat song is based on an old Nordic church song? Yeah, it's a Finnish hymn.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, that was good.
I like that one. All right, everything else I have is about the F1 race, but I need a drink before we get into that.
All right, we're going to take a little break here. We'll be right back, people.
Bye-bye.
The Davis and Davis Show will be right back. Welcome back to the Davis and Davis Show.
Oh, sure. We're at my probably. I don't know. Imola is probably my favorite track in the world. I don't know.
Spa's a good track. I
Spa
like Spa.
Francorchamps. I like that too. I think, but Australia's track I do love. It's
It had a lot of fun moments to it. I'm not gonna lie. This is my first time watching it, so it was quite interesting.
um first race of the season.
All
know,
new
th-
regs, all
You
new
know what
cars.
that means? That means
Shit
we're
show.
gonna wreck a lot. Something just crashed.
We're still recording, so we're good there.
No, the computer's fine. I just changed inputs on my TV
Gotcha.
because my heavy ass wallet fell on something.
Gotcha.
Anyways,
So early on, I texted you and a guy named Dustin that I used to work with that I predicted 5 DNFs. We knew Aston was going to have 2, which they didn't, but we'll get into that. And what did it turn out to be? 6?
Aston had 2.
No, Stroll finished the race, but he didn't get any points because he was 12 laps behind.
But he didn't finish the race.
He did. He drove all the way to the end of the race, but because he didn't finish 75% of the race, it didn't count.
drive. He didn't drive to the end of the race
So why was he 12? Why was it listed as 12 laps down?
because he went off the track 12 laps before the end of the race.
I thought for sure that he finished it, but he was so slow, he got lapped 12 times.
Nope.
Did Lance Stroll finish the Australian Grand Prix in 2026? Survey says
Stroll finished the 2026 Australian Grand Prix, but he was not classified in the final results. Despite crossing the finish line, he ended the race 15 laps behind winner George Russell. Stroll's weekend was plagued by severe engine vibrations from the new Honda power unit, which forced him to miss qualifying and spend much of the race in the garage for repairs before rejoining in the closing stages. Would you like to see the full race standings or more details on Aston Martin's performance?
he went across the finish line at the end of the race, but he was
Then
so far
Then
back.
Apple TV sucks. They suck ass because
Okay.
on my computer feed on the timing and scoring, it said out. Alonso out. Out means you're fucking out. You're out of the race. You've declared that you're not racing again.
By the way, on your Apple TV,
Fuck Apple
You-
TV.
hold on. You know how you went in to find the different feeds from the different drivers?
Yeah.
If you go all the way to the end, you can watch the Sky TV version with no commercials and the old announcers and the stuff that we've been used to for the past year. Not a lot of people know that, but only during the live event. You can't watch any in-car videos after the event is over. But next time,
I will say the Apple TV version sucked because there was no Martin Brundle.
Yeah.
None of the people that I like were commentating. I don't care about David Coulthard. He was a fucking whiner when he was a racer. He fucking you can go back and see David Coulthard's fucking scowling face for coming in second because his team made him swap places. Maybe if you were a good enough fucking driver, they wouldn't tell you to fucking let Lewis Hamilton pass.
So the next race, go down into the feeds, go all the way to the very, very end, and you should be able to find Sky TV and watch the stuff that we like.
Well, I don't know if it's any different because you watch it on the computer, or I don't know what you watch it on. I watch it on an Apple TV.
Right. I should have the same view
there's-
that you do, although with your TV, you could have the you could set up the main view and like a bunch of little feeds on the sides and stuff like that. So that's the advantage you have.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is all work in progress. Apple will get better, I promise.
I clicked on the international feed, which is usually the Martin Brundle feed, and it never changed. I had to sit there and listen to David Coulthard fucking fart through his mouth.
Yeah, go all the way through all the drivers. At the end, you should have the Sky TV, the announcers you like, the stuff that you like, and no commercials. So
I have a lot of anger in me.
you are an angry old man.
Well, I also found out that MLB TV is now being taken over by somebody. So I used to pay $149 a year to watch all of the Cleveland Guardians games, and now it's $200.
Why are you eating my microphone? I swear to God. Ow, why are you eating my stomach? All right. Whitey McSpiderson. Okay. He knew better. Sorry. Cat issues. Cat issues gone. You're staring at me with that "are you fucking insane" look.
Because I was in the middle of talking about something and you just blew it out of the water. You have no clue what the fuck I was talking about. You don't give a shit.
MLB, $149 and something fucked up. What was it?
Oh God, that video I wanted to show you. Alyssa Milano. Somebody made this AI thing where she is asking for people to donate to out of work actors in Hollywood. Jimmy Garofalo makes a little cameo in it. And then she's like, for $1 billion a day, you too could help the poor.
Hundreds of unemployed actors.
It was the funniest thing in the world because they're like asking for $1 billion a day. Well, I mean, which you too can keep an out of work actor accustomed to the life he leads. He or she leads. It was the funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen. Anyways, we were talking about a race. I got off topic because I hate Apple TV. Even though I have one.
Yeah. Well, their coverage of F1, little to be desired. It'll probably get better, but we should be able to watch Sky TV, so it's all good. Anyway, I called 5 DNFs. I believe there were 6. But anyway, and depending
Y'all see Lucky fall on that horse right there?
I heard that.
Wonder why you heard that, but didn't hear the Instagram.
I don't know. And here's another prediction. I think Kimi might do better than Russell at the end of the season, only because Russell's going to be out in front a lot at the beginning of the races. Kimi's going to be holding back. I get the feeling that Russell's going to get into a tussle with somebody, a kerfuffle, get smacked out of the race. And Kimi, I think, has a really good possibility of making more points than Russell because he kind of holds back there for a little bit. That's my prediction. It's possible. As long as Mercedes doesn't get knocked out of their engine thing, because they are talking about checking the compression at idle and 130 degrees now.
Right.
But
that won't happen until July, I think is the date. Let's see here. There it is.
It kind of was the race that we were.
I heard that.
Right. I'm all set up for. We'll play this after we talk about the race because this is the post-race interviews.
Ah, cool. So FP1, right? Practice number 1.
Yeah.
Piastri loses all power after 1 lap. That's awesome. Lindblad's car stalls before he even gets out. That's awesome. Norris was having downshift issues. That's awesome. Isaac Hadjar had some big lockup. That's awesome. I was still trying to figure out how to watch multiple tabs simultaneously. Apparently, I cannot. I must have the 4K box from Apple to watch multiple feeds on either my TV or my computer. I don't have that, so I gave it up.
$170. It's well worth it, though.
Well, I got a laptop, so now I can watch 2 different things simultaneously, and I'm okay with that. So,
Lance Stroll didn't even get out first practice.
I can't remember. I didn't even have him in there, but
Alonso did get out, but was something like 5 seconds slower than everyone else.
Yeah,
and what after they interviewed him, we found out that they were being very, very cautious on the engine.
Well, between the engine and the vibration that it was transmitting to the steering wheel, like they were talking about nerve damage in these guys. I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of vibration. But anyway, so FP1 standings at the very end, we had Charles Leclerc. We had a Ferrari with a 1.20.267. Hamilton, another Ferrari at the top. Verstappen was next. Hadjar, Lindblad, Piastri, Russell, and Antonelli. Like I knew
we knew who was sandbagging in FP1.
Yeah, I get it and everything, but still, it's like, and all the Ferrari people are like, do we have a chance? Do we have a chance after all these years? Maybe. But anyway, FP2. There's a few off-course excursions, shall we say?
We saw
a couple of cars had to be pulled off the course. They had issues. I didn't get much into it, but after FP2, Piastri held a 1.19.723, and then Kimi Antonelli was after him. Russell was after him. Hamilton, Leclerc, Verstappen, Norris, Lindblad, Hadjar, Ocon, and Bierman. Little Ollie showing up in like the top 10. Like, okay, this is getting interesting. And of course, we all knew that the new Cadillac team, they're just there to shake out shit and get their act together. We didn't expect much from them. We get it.
The thing about the Cadillac team, and I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The thing about the Cadillac team is, it's kind of like starting a new race team. You have no notes.
Yeah.
You have no nothing. To top it off, Cadillac comes in the first year of new regulations, a new car, and a new engine.
Yeah. It's going to take them a hot minute. And we're okay with that.
I'm figuring by race 5, Cadillac will have shit nailed down, and they're going to start getting better results.
Yeah. And with Stroll, that team there, that's the Aston Martin team. Granted, they have a Honda engine in there, but that's not the Honda engines from the past few years. Honda wanted to get out of F1. They stayed on an extra few years just to finish out a season. This Honda team doing these engines, 100% completely different group of people. They have no clue what they were getting into, and they're struggling. It's like, I feel bad, and I know I ranted about Honda last time, but it's 100% new engine design team, so they've got to figure out what the hell they need, what has to be done. So it's going to take. They're going to be halfway through the season before they get really big shit ironed out and see any good results. So it's like,
yes, the old Honda team is Red Bull now. Red Bull engines.
Right. Well, the Red Bull's got Ford engines now.
Right. This is just a leap year, though, or something like that, because Red Bull had a deal with Honda where they bought up the Honda engine shop that used to do the engines for their cars, and Red Bull's going to start manufacturing their own engines. So this is a gap stop, which, if you know anything about Red Bull, they've had gap stops for a couple of years. They had Aston Martin engines for a while. They had, I don't think they had Ferrari yet. No, they might have had Ferrari engines at one point.
But I mean, honestly, this Ford engine they're running, I mean, look at Verstappen's performance. P20 to P6. That's impressive by anybody's standards.
I think what was more impressive. Well, anyways, let's get to the race so that we can talk about what I think is more impressive.
Yeah.
Because there's somebody in a Red Bull that I sat back and went, that cat's good.
Yeah. So FP3,
too bad his engine blew up.
Yeah. FP3 Sainz off the yellow line, off the line, had a yellow flag. Game over. He had a power unit failure. He's done. Then there was a red flag for somebody, and there was 39 minutes where they didn't race. Is that correct?
Well, was
39 minutes.
FP3?
Yeah. And anyway, it's a 39. I think it was a 39-minute mark. The cars came back out, and then Antonelli had a big crash. And then there was a big red flag, and then the pit exit closed, and that was pretty much the end of that. And I'm thinking, there's no way they're getting Antonelli's car back together for qualifying in 3 or 4 hours.
Man, because that was a bad wreck.
Big. It was
that
big.
Was a bad. Was it FP3 who was it that stalled their car on the pit entrance?
Was that Sainz? I don't remember. There was somebody that had issues right there. But yeah, it was just. I mean, this is all going to be. I mean, the next 4 races are going to be, higgledy piggledy. Yeah,
Higgly. All right,
higgledy piggledy.
hang on one second.
All right, so where
So yeah,
were we?
I think it was FP3, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyways, where are we at now? What? Going into
Qualifying.
the race? Qualifying.
No, qualifying.
Interesting qualifying.
Yes. They got Kimmy's car back together. Couldn't believe it. Right off the somewhere in there very early, Verstappen took a big hit into the wall. He's out. He didn't even qualify with a time.
Dude, so he was, what was that? Turn 4, I think it was.
3 was the bad one for a lot of them,
but he was driving down, and literally it looked like the rear tires just locked up.
Was that qualifying or was that a practice?
That was his qualifying.
Oh yeah, that was the energy recovery system, like locked up his rear
wheels.
Yeah, and he just went off and just boom, he was out.
That was like the only wreck we had.
Yeah, I mean there were a couple other spins and lockups, but I didn't write down anyone's name because it was not a big deal. And in the end, for qualifying, George Russell 18.934, so 118, and his teammate Antonelli in a fixed car, number 2, and then Isaac Hadjar, and that's Verstappen's teammate, right?
Yep,
position 3.
Yeah. Hadjar impressed the fuck out of me. I'm not going to say that Verstappen wouldn't have been up there had he not wrecked in Q1.
He'd have been up there somewhere.
But that kid, Isaac Hadjar, dude, this cat is the real deal. If I were Verstappen, I'd start to get nervous.
Now
just like if I was Russell, I would start to get nervous.
Now, Hadjar came from another team, or did he come up from Racing Bulls?
He came up from Racing Bulls.
Okay. And then number 4, we have a Ferrari, Leclerc. Number 5, we have Oscar Piastri. Number 6, we got Lando Norris. Number 7, another Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton. Number 8, Liam Lawson. And that is, and I'm bad at these teams. Who's Lawson with? They're with...
he's with Racing Bulls.
Racing Bulls. And then Lindblad is also Racing Bulls, correct?
Yes, Lindblad is the new player. New guy,
rookie.
First year.
He's the only rookie this year, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Everyone else was under contract already.
Yeah. And then Bortoletto in 10th. I was like, oh my God. Really interesting qualifying. I mean, we heard a lot about scavenging energy, replenishing energy, using boost. I mean, everyone's pitching a big bitch about it. And I get it. It's going to be hard, but it's going to make for some interesting races because it's not like you have to be 1 second behind to do DRS. All like that. You can, whenever anybody gets in that spot, they can just put the flaps down and go for it. So it's like, it's a lot more level playing other than the engines, but I don't
know. I don't know if I agree with you on that. Especially after the stats came out after the race. When you deplete the battery, it takes 5 laps to recover.
Oh, good God.
The battery to full, which is why you saw people. Okay, let's get into the race and we'll talk about this because it was noticeable at certain points.
Yeah. Fuck. Piastri crashes out on the recon lap. Didn't even get to the formation lap.
Did you see the Did you see the replay of it?
Yeah. That almost looked like an energy, like the rear's locking up, the same as Verstappen.
It was the exact same thing as Verstappen.
Crazy. So the race finally starts, and Ferrari rockets into P1 and P3. Then it was like back and forth with the Russell and Ferrari. And then, of course, Ferrari, like they've done in the past, fucked up their pit stops.
Well, first 5 laps, there was passing back and forth between Ferrari and When Ferrari's battery system finally got totally depleted, there was nothing left. George Russell took off, and Ferrari never really saw him again. By the first pit stops.
Well, there were virtual safety car. There were 3 virtual safety cars in this entire race. Ferrari did not take an advantage of any of them. This reminded me of the last race last year where McLaren stayed out during the virtual pit stop, and they could have. It just blows my mind. It's like, if you have a virtual pit stop, hit the cars, dumbass. Get the cars.
I have a funny feeling that Vassar's probably going to lose his job this year.
Could be.
Ferrari is very good about getting rid of the team principal about every 2 to 3 years. As a matter of fact, one of the old Ferrari principals is now the principal for Alpines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's Ferrari's a great place to be a team principal if you want to get fired a lot. But Mercedes.
Yes.
Russell led almost every lap.
Yes.
There is a dominance factor with this guy, with the Mercedes engine. Now we know that the engine rules change is coming in June or July. I can't remember which. But that's going to give Mercedes 5 races, 6 races to pull out a huge lead.
Sorry, I was pulling up the race results because I didn't have them written down.
We had, the first virtual safety car was, whose car was that blew up?
Like I said, I didn't do a lot of, I was messing with trying to get different feeds going on a laptop. I didn't get a lot of notes. I apologize. Somebody went off track. Oh God, what was the second one? There was a piece of like the cooling, like those little blowers they have.
Oh shit! Yeah, the cooling blowers were. No, that was in qualifying.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I just don't remember.
Yeah, that was in qualifying.
Oh, okay, my bad. But I know Valtteri. Is his name Valtteri?
Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah, he retired.
He's a Finn.
Checo's wing flew away. Who's Checo?
Checo, Sergio Perez. Checo.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sergio Perez. His wing flew away at one point. That was probably another virtual safety car. And then at some point, Isaac Hadjar's ended just took a shit.
Well, Hadjar was running a great race. Had a great car.
He was.
Was definitely going to be a challenge against Ferrari to get up on the podium. And 2 or 3 laps before the end of the race, boom, expired.
Game over.
You kind of, I felt bad for him, and I felt bad for Piastri. Piastri wrecking in the reconnaissance lap. And I finally, because they didn't show it on TV, I had to watch the video of it on YouTube, and I watched the video. I was like, that was not that kid's fault.
He did kind of get into a painted area, but like I get the funny feeling he feathered the brakes and it just all locked up on him, just like it did with the other driver, and it just crapped out on him.
What he ended up saying was that because of the energy recovery system that they have in here, when you press the accelerator, it's different every time. So if it's low on battery power and you hit the gas pedal, it's slower to wind up. But if it's a full battery and you
get this like pedal, mega boost, and you might have too much. Yeah.
And literally he said that it was, I mean, he blamed himself. He said it was my fault. It was my fault. But I mean, if your throttle response is different every lap, how are you going to expect a driver to drive with this?
I mean, I guess it's one thing if you had a bigger display and you could see you're going to get 100% throttle or 50% or 30%. But I mean, they don't have enough room. They got so much shit to look at. I mean, they're manually deploying their wings now. They have more crap to do in their car than they used to.
We have computers out the wazoo. A computer could sit back and figure out, okay, this is what we have to. It's like a fly-by-wire system in a plane.
Yeah.
We need to compensate more here because we have less battery power. That way, the throttle feels the same every time. Because when you start throwing in, if I put the throttle to halfway, am I going 50 miles an hour or am I going 120?
Yeah.
If there's no discernible way to control the car, we're just going to keep watching these people spin out.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we mentioned it earlier, the energy recovery system only acts on the rear tires. That's like throwing on a handbrake. That's no bueno. I mean, anybody knows you go into a corner, you want the front brakes working, not the back. I mean, like when I was helping out Madrigan race the Dodge Neon, half the time those guys would either put a clamp on the rear brakes so they didn't work at all, or they grease the rear brakes. They didn't want them working at all because it just hindered them. You don't want the backs to lock up or have a bunch of braking force. And I can only imagine how much that's intensified in this kind of racing. So, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that these cars have brake bias control. Well, probably not with an energy recovery system built on.
You just don't know. It's like, is it going to kick in hard? Is it going to kick in medium? It's like, there's so many variables with these new engines and these new, the power supply. It's like, who knows? I mean, and once again, maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe the engineers will figure it out and figure out a way to automate it more or show the drivers more. I don't know.
How do I say this in a good way? Take all that shit out, put a carburetor in, and race the car like we used to, where you control it.
I'm okay with fuel injection for that matter, but yeah.
I don't want a computer in it. Because a computer gives you the opportunity to cheat.
Oh, that's true too.
But if you can go into that steering wheel and advance the timing just a hair so that you get a bigger lunge off of the line, that means that your corner strength is coming out of a corner. You got it made.
Yeah.
I go back to. We are too dependent on computers. The driver's not driving. The computer is.
Weren't there cars that had mechanical fuel injection?
Yes.
I'm okay with that too.
As a matter of fact, I think it was 1964 F1 season had mechanical fuel injection, which was.
I'm good with that.
It's I don't want to say I'm an old school racer or whatever, but I do believe in that form. I believe in the mechanical form of racing.
I'm gonna say something probably pretty controversial, and you're gonna love this. This whole 50-50 hybrid bullshit is like Disney. They want to be woke. They want to be green. They want to do all this crap and screw it up that we like.
Well, you do have two Formula One drivers saying that if this stays the way it is, they're going to retire after this year.
And one of them is possibly the best driver of our generation, Max Verstappen.
Yeah. Well, both of them are great drivers. Both of them are champions.
Yeah.
In the F1 series.
When Elvis says, fuck this, I'm out, you might want to consider changing.
That's the Max Verstappen's comment of this is no longer fun.
Yeah.
That should tell you something.
He'll probably go back to driving the Nordclef in the freaking Porsches and stuff because he enjoys that.
I could see him going into IMSA.
Yeah.
Anything that is road course based. I could see him doing. I could see him doing rally.
Could you see him doing the 24-hour Le Mans and 24-hour Daytona? That'd be awesome.
he's been cleared to do the 24 hours at the Nürburgring.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
so excited for. I may actually watch the whole thing now. That we have great friends in the Kansas, and Jeffrey Kansas loves IMSA.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I can understand why.
Yeah, I'm getting there too.
It's endurance racing with where you're racing against people, but you're racing against time.
Yeah.
So making it a pass on the track is not necessarily the most important thing. While every race car driver wants to make that pass.
Yeah.
But if your car hasn't broken down throughout the night and you have an hour and a half on top of everyone, relax a little.
Yeah.
Take care of the car.
Yeah.
But this, I'm not going to say that this racing was boring, because the first 20 laps of this, until the first pit stop, was the exciting.
Yeah, the first part of this was a lot of fun to watch. The rest of it was kind of like, okay, it's okay. I mean, when it was all said and done, I mean, it was kind of interesting to see how stuff came out. I mean, Bortoleto got out his first points ever. Ollie Bierman, who was a rookie last year, finished P7. That's awesome. Verstappen, my God, where did he start? 20. Where did he end up? P6. That's awesome.
Last year, we mentioned 3 very young drivers: Bortoleto, Kimi Antonelli, and
Ollie Bierman.
Ollie Bierman.
Yep.
We didn't really mention Hadger, but Hadger. Anyways, those 3 guys that we talked about are all driving like they're gonna win this year.
Yeah,
or they're gonna podium.
Those 3 are going to hit a podium at some point in time, if not more. Yeah, no, it's. I'm really digging the young kids, but like, are these cars going to hinder everything? I just don't know. So
I think it. I think the point that I made earlier in the summer is coming true now, which is that you're gonna get the first part of the race exciting, and the last 2/3 of the race is gonna suck because the batteries are all depleted, and there's just everyone is so fucking close to each other that there's no way to build up any head of steam. Now, in the very beginning, when the batteries were fully charged, I'm going to tell you, that fight between Russell and Leclerc.
Oh, yeah. It was exciting. It was fun.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, guys. Yeah, it was exciting. I had such high hopes. And then about halfway through the race, now believe me, I'm watching the race, talking to Burke on the phone, and the race started at like 11 o'clock at night, so Burke's already shit-faced.
Yep.
And I didn't want to bring up. There it is.
There's what?
Oh, you didn't hear the beeping?
No. What was it?
These are really good noise canceling headphones.
Apparently.
That was my weather radar radio going off. A thunderstorm watch.
Oh shit, we got weather coming in Toledo already. What the hell? Oh God, this weather map got big. Oh damn. Oh yeah, your storms got huge.
They said it was going to get big.
You still, an hour from now, nothing's going to hit you. 2 hours from now, probably.
That's why it's only a watch right now.
An hour from now with me, this is all going to blow north. So unless the crap in Louisville and Nashville becomes chaotic, I got nothing. I think our weather was like Thursday might be bad, but all right. Anyway.
So I'm worried about this season. As with a lot of people, Peter Windsor was talking about being nervous about the system. Peter Windsor actually brought up the fact that this may be the first year that we have a major rules change in the middle of the season. F1 does not do rule changes in the middle of the season. So I don't know how that's going to go. Like I said, Alonso really basically said that he's done after the season. He said this is not racing. And I can understand that. I know that the Formula E boss, which if you don't know what Formula E is,
that's all electric, right?
The all-electric Formula series that is running, which was the model for what we're going into in F1 right now, which is probably the worst racing you've ever seen. Like, you get halfway through the race, they come into the pits, they jump into another car.
I thought they changed out the battery packs. What race is that?
Well, that might be Formula E now,
because they had like these huge things, like they would pull out huge battery packs and shove others in. And
their first season, they pulled into the pit, jumped out, jumped into the car next to them, and took off, which I didn't enjoy, which is why I only watched 1 year of Formula E. And
there's no noise, which would annoy me to no end.
Dude, you could sleep during a race. It's quiet. I know that we want all this equality and shit like that, but
we want Disney. However,
men,
the public doesn't want Disney.
Want to hear something. The whole idea that I had was stick the playing card in spokes. Anyone who was born in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s know what I mean by put the card in the spokes. Grab yourself a clothespin, attach a card, because that was the best part of riding your bike down the street, was annoying the neighbors with.
And I remember at some point there were.
Suffering from seasonal irritants? As the pollen count rises, support your immune system with Quicksilver Scientific Cystaid, a targeted blend of nutrients and botanicals designed to help maintain healthy histamine balance and everyday comfort. Quicksilver Scientific Cystaid works with your body's natural response to seasonal environmental challenges, so you can feel your best all season long. Get 10% off and free shipping at tryqs.com/podcast. Again, that's tryqs.com/podcast for 10% off and free shipping. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
IPVanish protects every device you own. Your phone, your laptop, your smart TV. If it connects to the internet, it should be protected. IPVanish encrypts your connection and masks your IP address, helping keep your browsing private at home and on public Wi-Fi. And with no device limits, one account covers everything. Stream with added privacy. Browse securely. Connect with confidence. Online protection made simple. Right now, save 83% off the 2-year plan. Get started today at ipvanish.com/audio and take control of your privacy with IPVanish.
There's a car, I don't remember which one, but you could plug in like an iPod or something in the car, and you could change what you heard inside the car when you read the car. Like, you could have a Ferrari engine, you could have a Mercedes engine.
Teslas do this.
Oh, this wasn't a Tesla. This was a car with an internal combustion engine, but the whole sound system was wired in, so you could put whatever McLaren engine, whatever you wanted to hear inside, you heard it, and that did sound awesome.
Hilarious. Supposedly, there is a way with your Tesla to change the audio tone on the outside of the car, because they apparently have like a speaker or something, so that as they're pulling up to crosswalks and stuff like that, the deaf can hear that a car is there.
Right.
And there's apparently a way to change the sounds that it makes. I would seriously put like a Ferrari V12. Just give me that.
Now, I know that Teslas, when you lock them, you can put in different lock sounds, and people do like the Japanese and like all sorts of crap. A duck quacking. What the Windows XP. Like when you shut your computer down and went da na na na, you could have that as your car shutting off and locking. But yeah, it's the only good thing about a Tesla that I know of. So,
anyways, do you have the race results?
In the end, P1, George Russell with Mercedes. P2, Kimi Antonelli with Mercedes. P3, Charles Leclerc with Ferrari. Ferrari fans rejoicing from coast to coast all around the world. P4, another Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton, an all-time favorite.
And Lewis Hamilton fans who cried all year last year were aroused and said he's back.
It's my year. Oh, God. Yeah. Lando Norris with McLaren in number 5. Max Verstappen coming from the very back of the pack to P6 with his Red Bull. Ollie Bierman, the guy who was one of the newcomers last year with Haas in 7th, making points. Haas made points. Oh, I'm excited. Arvid Lindblad, brand new rookie, Red Bull Racing, making points. Gabriel Bortoleto in 9th with Audi, making points. And Pierre Gasly.
You got to give him some credit for that.
That mid-pack fight, which we didn't get to see, was pretty intense.
Yeah. Who came in?
Pierre Gasly. Yeah, Pierre Gasly, Alpine. Alpine got points. And then his buddy Ocon in Haas came in 11th. Albon was 12. Liam Lawson with Red Bull Racing, 13. Palapinto with Alpine was 14. Sainz with Williams was 15. Perez Cadillac did not come last. They were in 16th. Lance Stroll, dead last, plus 15 laps, number 17. Alonso, Bottas, Hadger, Piastri, and Hulkenberg, all DNFs. Oh, that's the 5. I picked it. Picked it perfectly. I got 5 DNFs. Called it.
It was supposed to be 6.
Yeah. Stroll was supposed to outlap, and he didn't. He stayed in the whole time, but he was going super slow.
All right. Sharing sound. I'm going to play some post-race interviews.
Cool.
Then you and I can have a discussion on what we thought of the race, what we thought of blah, blah, blah. I'm going to start off with Kimi Antonelli. George Russell. We'll start off with number 1.
Okay.
It kind of was the race that we were anticipating, like difficult start, potentially yo-yoing with the overtakes. I knew we had the car pace, so I probably left a bit more margin while fighting Charles, and he was quite aggressive in some of the defensive maneuvers. At the end of the day, I think we created a really good race for you guys watching at home. As challenging as it was still fun from within the cockpit. And maybe these new regs aren't as bad as everyone's making out.
Yeah, with
Of course he's going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
He won the race.
Yeah.
The regs are perfect for him right now.
Love it. Love the new cars.
The new cars are great. The regs are awesome. All right, here comes Kimi Antonelli.
Yeah, maybe these new regs aren't as bad as everyone's making out.
Yeah, with an issue at the start with the battery, so yeah, then the procedure was very, very stressful. Had a lot of wheel spin, and was a pity. I couldn't even do burnouts going into the grid, but the pace was very strong, and I think it's very promising, and I think it's going to be a fun year. Of course, the team did incredible, and today was possible because of yesterday. The team was able to fix the car yesterday, and it allowed me to still perform, and super, super happy.
It looks like, as I stated earlier in the show, George Russell, you better be fucking scared because this kid
regs. Kimmy's
this kid is better than you. I will flat out say that right now. Kimi Antonelli is a better driver than George Russell. He left the line with 0 battery and came in second.
He needs a few more races under his belt. He needs excuse me, Cat. Hi. but he's young. He's got the he's got the response. Oh God, we totally forgot about the start. Who was it? The Alpine car that completely avoided crashing into the rear end of somebody because they like died at the beginning.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. Was that an Alpine or a Williams?
is Williams the pink car?
Pink car is Alpine.
Okay, the pink car avoided, like somebody like stalled damn near.
Yeah, he
at
like
the start.
Boom,
Yeah.
like right off to the side. You were like,
Oh,
damn.
it was so close, and he just did a brilliant job of it. But yeah, and you're gonna see more of that because, like, did you see the start was like red light, red light, red light off. It was so quick, but but
the thing is that they have the new added spool up light.
Yes.
So the spool up light comes on 5 seconds before the red lights start to happen.
Right.
So even though it went quick as far as the lights out goes, they had so much fucking time.
Yeah.
5 seconds to spill. I feel.
Yeah, these new regs are. I mean, some of them bug the shit out of me, and some are like, it's not bad. But yeah, it's like you said last year. By race 5, a lot of the shit will like calm down.
It'll work out.
We'll work out.
Unfortunately, the next race is Shanghai, which is a tough fucking course, and I don't think the batteries are going to have the time to recharge. It's a long ass course. Are you looking at the outline of it?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Images. Oh, that course. Holy shit.
I think that course is so not made for this kind of car.
I mean, oh my God. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. It's all corners. They're going to be wasting electricity. They're going to try and go through 4, 5, and 6 harvesting. And this is going to suck. Oh God. And from 13 to 14, that is 13 to 14 is a huge long, and 16 to 1 is a huge.
Well, that's the problem with Shanghai, is that you have 2 areas that are super long, which they're going to deplete the battery. Yes, there's a lot of curvy areas for them to regenerate and all that, but
that's all the beginning.
But with the 2 long lengths and they're fairly close to each other, like there is a sweeping turn at the end.
You got the acute right-hander into a gentle right-hander, a little tiny straight, almost a 90-degree left, and then you're in a super long that's coming off the longest bit. Oh, they're going to be. Oh God, that's going to suck.
I don't think you're going to see much passing in Shanghai.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can see it through 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet there's a lot of passing. Past that, not a damn thing.
It's so weird. Like I said, in this race in Australia, the passing that you saw happened on the straights. And then the minute that their batteries were depleted, there was no passing anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's hear what Charles Leclerc had to say.
We are much better in the race than in qualifying, this for sure, compared to Mercedes. But I don't know if they've shown all the pace that they had. But on my side, it's been quite a poor race in terms of performance. I was quite slow all race long, so we've got to look at that. The car felt very strange in general, so I don't think I was in the right window of the setup. This is something I will work for in order to be in a better place in Shanghai, but it was a crazy start. It was good to be first. There was lots of expectations on us, and we delivered, so that was good.
Yeah, I feel great.
So Burke's not seeing the video. He's just hearing the interviews. In that video, Sky Sports or F1 actually played the in-car camera of the start of the race, where Leclerc passed a bunch of people and literally took the lead.
Yep.
He had his finger on that battery button the whole fucking time.
Figuring he could defend on down the line, but he couldn't in a couple other corners.
But the regeneration is taking 5 laps now instead of 1. All right, here's Lewis.
Great, feel great. Feel like I could have kept going. I wish the race was longer. I think another 5 laps or so, I would have definitely. I think I would have got third. So there's lots and lots of positives to take from today, and the car was feeling great, and it was actually a really fun race. Tough.
Okay, we have to talk about this. Ferrari. My God, I want to love you. I do want to love you.
You're the car of my childhood. You're the car of my dreams. I want you to do well.
What was that? The 408 GTS?
The 308 GTI was the Magnum PI car.
That was at the 308 GTI. Ferrari. Not pitting under any of the virtual safety cars.
You fucking idiots. Did you not learn from McLaren last year? Oh, God.
It was at this
Drive
moment.
me insane.
It was at this moment they realized they fucked up.
And even one of them was like, shouldn't one of us have pitted in this last virtual safety car? Like, you heard it. You heard him say it.
That was my Lewis Hamilton. I love this guy. I do love this guy. If there is a race car driver in this world that can change the way that Ferrari does shit, it's gonna be Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, listen to the guy who's won more shit than anybody on the circuit currently.
What was he? Seven-time F1 champion. He's tied with Dale Earnhardt. Just
drives me nuts.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm a McLaren fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Red Bull fan, and I'm a Ferrari fan. But
I like Mercedes for that matter too. They put out some really good engines for a long time.
It's the whole Ross Brawn thing.
Well, I don't know that bit, but yeah, okay.
It's the whole Ross Brawn thing. I gotta say, Ross Brawn, probably the smartest dude ever in racing, which is why he's as high up in the FIA now as he is. The car that you are seeing drive around right now, the base model was Ross Brawn's.
Okay.
He has designed this generation of car, which could make me hate him even more.
All right then.
But he started Brawn Racing and won the championship the first year with Lewis Hamilton. The first year, was it Lewis Hamilton or was it?
Yeah, I think it was
Coulthard. I think it was Lewis Hamilton that won it. He built that team for one reason and one reason alone: to sell it to Mercedes. Mercedes that you see out there right now is Brawn Racing.
Okay.
It's where it started. God, yeah, don't get me started on Ross Brawn.
All right.
Here's Lando Norris.
Of course, trying to learn on the go and understand things. Difficult, not an easy thing to try and understand and to maximize, but I think we learned through the race. We clearly did, because the beginning of the race we were pretty slow, but comparing to Max, comparing to the cars ahead, not even close. So yeah, we have a lot of things to look into to try and understand. I think we have to.
Ooh. Did you say you were slower than Max? Is that what you just said?
I do believe he said he was slower than Max.
Said that. Yeah.
That's not hard to do when Max Verstappen starts in last place and comes all the way
up to 6. Fuck.
To almost get a podium.
Understand the engine more, but or the power unit more. But that's what today was for, and we'll see what we can learn for next week. Yeah, we'll look at stuff and see what we can improve.
So I will say this: Lando Norris makes a good point. They need to understand the engine a little bit more. Why? They're running Mercedes engine. Mercedes is fast already.
Yeah.
McLaren should have come in second or third, but didn't. Ferrari beat them. So McLaren has an aero problem that they've got to figure out. They have the same engine as the Mercedes that won the race and came in second, and yet they're still 0.5 of a second off every lap from everyone else. There's an aero issue there that they have to work on. Next up is my boy Max Verstappen.
Okay. Of course, we also have quite a bit more pace than the midfield, so I just needed to clear that clean, which we did. I learned a lot, of course, also with the battles and how to use the battery and stuff. So that was, I think, quite a positive thing. And then at one point, I was quite by myself, just settling in. And I think, the two hard compounds today didn't really work for us. So a lot of degradation, a lot of graining. And that made me then, of course, do a two-stop. Yeah, it's a special.
Ooh, so that's why he did. That's why he did a two-stop. He had tire graining.
Because if he'd have done a one-stop, he might have had a shot at the podium at that point.
I think he would have been on it.
What were the results again?
I think he came in 6th.
Why can I not find? Oh, that's not. I don't want China. Oh, why can I not find? Okay, F1 results, drivers. Oh, there we go. Okay, so
I think he came in 6th.
This doesn't give me timing though. He came in 6th, but it doesn't give me the timing. Do I have that in my notes? I do not have that in my notes because I'm a dumbass.
So,
all right.
Anyways, let's hear from Ollie Berman. And then I want to play Hadger.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a special feeling to start off the new regs like this. It's a great result for the entire team, best of the rest. Of course, we benefited from a few retirements, from people ahead of us. But regardless, those are points, and we're going to take every one of them. Really, really proud, like I said yesterday, of the effort that the team has made. And putting the car on P7 just shows and kind of validates all of their hard work, and that was on a track where we were struggling a little bit, let's say, in deployment and missing a bit to competitors. So it's a really proud moment, and I'm really happy for this result.
I think
wow.
And Haas, I believe, as we talked about last year, is the least funded team on the circuit. Is that correct?
That is correct. It is also Toyota Gazoo Racing. So Toyota engines?
I don't remember, but
or
engines.
Is Toyota just the sponsor?
I want to say they're just the sponsor. Okay, 6 manufacturers: Mercedes, Ferrari, Honda, Audi, Red Bull, Ford, and Renault, with Alpine. Really? So Mercedes engines are McLaren, Williams, Alpine. Ferrari is Scuderia Ferrari, Haas, and Cadillac. Red Bull has Red Bull Racing Bulls, but that's the Ford stuff. Honda's doing Aston Martin. Audi is doing Audi F1, and that's it. Interesting.
So Haas is still running Ferrari engines, even though they're Toyota Gazoo Racing.
Yes. And the Cadillac are running Ferrari engines and doing that badly.
Well, they're running Ferrari engines this year, and I think next year, and then 2028, when the new rules change goes in, they will be running Cadillac engines.
Interesting, because that will be exciting. Because we have seen
they
Cadillac...
did this because this was the first year of new regulations.
Right.
They were not prepared to be an engine manufacturer right off the bat. But they have committed to, within 2 years, running their own engines. And this was something that F1 has been trying to get to happen, is to have more manufacturers involved. That's why they were pushing for Porsche to come into the series, and they almost did it right up until they were working with Red Bull at one point in time.
Really?
And the problem came in with Christian Horner would not relinquish control of certain things in the team. And Porsche sat back and went, all right, fuck you. And then Christian Horner got fired. So there you go. All right, we got to take a little break here. We'll come back. We've got the new kid from Racing Bulls, Lindblad.
Yes. All right.
Dude looks like he's fucking 12 years old.
12, yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. So, sorry, I'm eating Cheetos.
I'm wishing I brought snacks now, but okay.
Up next.
Happy with this result.
I think I was P3 or something on lap 1, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, definitely showed people that if there's an opportunity and stuff, I'm going to get stuck in and I'm not going to hang about. And yeah, I don't know, I had a lot of fun. I've enjoyed this weekend a lot. I think there's a few things from the race today that I could have managed slightly better, but in general, it's been really positive. I'm very happy with the weekend. I think I've almost got the maximum out of the car in every session. So yeah, looking forward to China now.
Was that Hajar?
That was Lindblad.
Okay.
Yeah, him.
Came in 8th, man. For your first race as a rookie? That's awesome.
Howdy.
Yeah, it's incredible. I'm extremely happy and the team deserves it. A lot of hard work put in, reliable car, reliable engine. Yeah, great point to start. Yeah, we had a very good start.
Bortoletto?
Yeah, that was Bortoletto.
Came in 9th, got points. Good for him.
Was very happy with him. I am going to skip Pierre Gasly.
Who made a point, bless his heart, for Alpine. That's amazing.
Franco Colapinto. No, let's go to my boys. Checo, Sergio Perez. Oop, hang on. There's now a thunderstorm warning for us.
Uh-oh, Raggy. Check out Windy. Oh, I got some stuff going over the that's all going north. Thank goodness. Okay. Life is good. Dallas. Yeah, you got I don't know if that line's gonna hit you or not, but oh yeah. The stuff that is down in like Dublin is probably going to hit you eventually. But that's the tail end of the storm, so.
Dublin Dr. Pepper.
Is that where it was invented?
No, it was the last distributor that made Dr. Pepper with real cane sugar.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
They refused to change the formula. So down here in Texas, that was what you looked for, was Dublin Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Gotcha.
All right.
With this huge regulation change, this has been the best result that we could aim for. I think we have a lot of information to go through, a lot of procedure to tidy up, and yeah, I think, as you know, unfortunately in Formula One there is no time, so we need to do bigger steps as soon as possible to be able to move forward.
That was Checo, Sergio Perez.
Okay, gotcha.
Talking about the woes.
Cadillac, new team, new engines. Yeah, I get it. Yep. I mean, I in race 3, like I could almost see them getting into like P10 if they got their crap together.
Yeah, they could pull off
they could pull off points in a few races from now if they kept their shit together.
They could pull off a Haas. Haas's first year, they actually did fairly well. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll let you guess as to who the next person is.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a practice session for us. So just getting laps. We came back in the box. We tried some different things to solve some of the issues we had this weekend. And yeah, at least we got out and did some laps. So yeah, hopefully we can be in a better position for China.
Bottas?
No.
Who was that?
No. That was your buddy, Lance Stroll.
God, I wish we had the drops. I turn now. Sorry, didn't mean to make you laugh while you were eating Cheetos. I mean, thank God he's in a slow ass car that's not going anywhere.
Is it all right to cross 8 lanes? I turn now.
How many lanes do I need to do a turn signal? I turn now.
Good luck, everybody.
My daddy owns the time.
Well, it was you that sent me the thing that talked that said preparing for daddy to sell the team. And here's his counterpart.
Yeah, I think that was the best part of the race, for sure, the start. and then we fall back a little bit to our natural position, and then we have an alarm on the car. We have to stop the car once. I think we cleared that alarm. We had another problem. We have to retire it for the second time, so it was a little bit of a on-off day. But we probably collect good data for the team. We did formation lap, start, pit stops, all these. It sounds normal things for everybody. For us, it was new because we never got to 7 p.m. in Bahrain when everyone was practicing the start. So for us to be able to run with both cars and to do all these kind of things, for sure, is a very good day for the learning.
I absolutely love Alonso.
Poor Alonso. Oh my God.
We
didn't finish a race.
We did practice. We didn't do practice start because we weren't there in Bahrain at 5 o'clock.
Bombs dropping everywhere. We couldn't get away. The car sucks. What do you want?
I mean, he is so good at making everyone know that you suck without saying we suck.
He was good. He was good because we got on the track once. He was good.
I had to come out twice. we had the alarm. We fixed alarm. We come back out.
Then the brakes fail. He says it's good. It's a learning curve. He's all good.
Valtteri Bottas, one of my favorite Finns.
It's a shame, but it seems like we had two different issues. I came to the pits, we swapped the steering wheel, and that seemed to fix, I think, some clutch issues or something. But then another issue appeared. We had to stop the car ASAP on track. So still lots of positives we can take from this weekend. You know, it's still very start of this journey together, and we're still learning. So I'm still proud of the whole team.
Did he do a raspberry thing?
No, that was Isaac Hatcher. Who really had an opportunity to podium.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even count the amount of issues on the car I had. So it was not fun. I've got.
That's all he said in this interview.
The car sucked.
He does the raspberry. He says, I couldn't count the amount of issues that we had on the car. Hometown boy from Australia, Oscar Piastri.
Felt so bad.
Is next up.
It was not fun.
Oh, wait.
I've got on the curb a little bit. But from what we've seen as well, I think everything kind of reacted the way it should.
Have you seen the wreck yet?
I thought I did, but I'm going to look it up right damn now. Let's see. Piastri.
Because he hits that curb and that car is
wreck.
gone.
F1 2026.
Well, Burke's looking at
we've seen as well. I think everything kind of reacted the way it should within the rules, but essentially I had 100 kilowatts more power than I've had the whole weekend at the point that I shifted, and when I shifted went into wheel spin, and given that I was on the curb already, it was a combination of bad factors. So obviously just very disappointed.
Like he barely went onto a curb like most race cars would, and it just fucking like boom.
But this is what I was talking about earlier, is that he had
100 kilowatt power surge.
Yes.
Oh, and he was on cold tires.
But if one lap you have to do 3/4 pressure on your accelerator to go 100 miles an hour, and the next lap you only have to go half. You're taking what makes a great race car is the ability to recreate each lap every lap.
Yeah, this is borderline safety issues because of the battery management and the race car. I'm like,
and unfortunately, nobody's talking about this, but we saw it twice. We saw it with Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
Then we saw it with
Piastri.
And
like how many more wrecks do we have to have before you go, hey, maybe we should change something?
You know, we've in the past with racing seen things like bad brake bias where the ass end kicks out like that.
Yeah.
But both Piastri and Max's wrecks looked basically the same.
Yeah, and you're not talking about new drivers. Like you're talking about Piastri could have taken the world title
championship. Could have been champion last year.
And Verstappen's done it 5 times now. So it's not like these are rookie fucking drivers. These are good drivers in good cars, wrecking for no reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm sure that the FIA is going to look at. I mean, they're never going to admit to anything, but
no
stuff. All right. Next up, Nico Hulkenberg.
Developed some sort of technical problem on the laps to grid and just made it there, but then something we couldn't fix quickly. So obviously taking the car apart now, investigating what happened. Very unfortunate, obviously not to make this start at all. Missing out on learning, but very obviously frustrating and bitter for the team. It's not what anybody wanted in the team after positive weekend thus far. But on the bright side, points for the team. Gabby got P9 in the bank, so starting with points immediately as Audi is, I think, also worth mentioning and very positive.
Putting a positive spin on a fucky outcome. Okay, good for you, buddy.
I turn now.
Hulkenberg's not a bad race car driver.
No, but it's time to go to IndyCar.
Yeah, maybe.
And to tell you the truth, I don't know if you've been watching the IndyCar races. They've had 2 so far. As a matter of fact, next week I will be going to the IndyCar race in Arlington, Texas.
Is there an F1 race that weekend though?
Yeah. What's that got to do with?
Oh, you're gonna be watch. Well, I would go watch a race live before I watch on TV. I get it.
Plus, it's the inaugural race, and they're racing around the
COTAS?
The stadiums. Oh, they're racing. The track goes literally around Six Flags Texas, the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and the Texas Rangers Stadium.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I'll do that. I can handle that. I can always. I don't have to tape. I have Apple TV.
That's right.
It'll tape it for me. So yeah, I'm almost thinking IndyCar's got better racing than frickin' Formula One right now.
Do they have any battery stuff, or are they all just engines?
No, they have they are a hybrid engine as well, but it's run totally differently. They have a push to pass button that they get something like 800 seconds in a race to use.
Okay.
So you literally have to, you've got to watch, or, if your race strategy is to use the push to pass early to get into the lead, then that's what you do. But remember, that guy behind you still has 60 pushes left and you're out. I do like the IndyCar racing. Wasn't that big of a fan of the Phoenix. I like road courses. I like it when you have to turn left and right.
Yes.
And last week they were in Phoenix. It wasn't the best race. When they did St. Petersburg in Tampa area of Florida, that was a road course. It was fun to watch.
Wow, that's a huge straight. Holy cow!
Are you looking at the Arlington
map
setup?
Yeah,
they have like 2 huge straights.
Am I looking at the right one? Java House Grand Prix of Arlington.
That is it.
So from turn 9 to 10, that's like 1/4 of the whole track.
Yeah.
It's one big ass straight. Now 10 to 12 is decent. 12 to 14 is a little smaller, but good God, that's interesting.
Let's see here.
Do
They just released the map. So a lot of us had no clue how the race course was going to go. But now we kind of know that it goes around Globe Life Field, has that little area in front of AT&T Stadium, then they turn around. Then you have that huge ass fucking long stretch.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You be pushed to passing a lot.
The longest straight is that 8 or 9 miles to blow you up? I still can't see it.
It can't be
0.9.
9.
That's almost a 1 mile long straight.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Top speed 180 miles per hour, 14 turns. The pit lane is double-sided? The hell does that mean?
Wait, where are
Like
you
some
getting
people
that?
pit to the left and some people pit to the right?
I guess. I don't know. It's the first year.
2.73 miles total, and one of those is a straight. Wow. Interesting. Now, can you watch that on like ESPN, or is that a specific channel that I have to pay extra money for?
The actual race will be on Fox.
I have that on Hulu? I might have that on Hulu?
You could have it on an antenna for all that matters.
Is this race at a different time than the Indy race then?
This is the wait, what do you mean? This race is the Indy race.
Okay,
Or are
this
you
is
meaning
November
the Indy
20th.
500?
No. I'm talking about this Grand Prix of Arlington is on November 20th.
No.
When is the next F1 race?
The
It's this next weekend.
It's 13th through the 15th. This weekend, dude.
Okay, so you get to see. So we get to watch F1 next. The weekend after that is Arlington. Okay.
What are you talking?
Alrighty then.
Arlington's this weekend.
What am I looking at then?
I don't know.
Oh, that's 2025. I am so sorry. I am on the wrong website. Let's see. Let me open up something here. IndyCar 2026. That's what race schedules. Tell me that. Okay, March 15th. Okay, so March 15th is IndyCar. And what happened to the rest of my stuff? F1 schedule. China is also the 15th.
Yeah.
So they're happening on the same day.
Yeah, but they won't be at the same time.
Okay. The race is at 3 a.m. Oh God. Or 3 p.m.
Probably
3 p.m.
3-8 is no, it's what, the F1 race?
Let's see. Sprint is 2300. Qualifying is 3 a.m. to 4. The race is at 3. That should be 3 p.m.
It's gotta be
Our
3
time.
a.m. 3 p.m. in China is like
This is on my time. I have my time. Track time is 1500. My time is that would be 3 a.m., wouldn't it? Okay. I'm not getting up at that time to watch that one.
yeah. China's schedule. It will be my time 2 a.m.
Okay. And the IndyCar is
So 3 a.m. your time.
Yeah, I'm not watching that one.
IndyCar's at like noon.
Oh, okay. Noon on Fox.
12:30 Eastern on Fox.
If I have the availability, I may watch that then.
Well, it's the regular Fox station over the air television. Yeah. Should be able to listen, stick an antenna out of your penis, lay on the front lawn, and you'll be fine.
I still won't be able to get UAB channel 43 for that. Why does Hulu not work? What?
That's so true.
hell? What? Why?
Is Hulu owned by Fox?
I don't know. Get this. I just want to log. I used to be able to log in, enter your email, continue, password. For sake, I'll figure it out.
It's on channel 3588 with CBS. What the hell was Fox? 19?
I can watch IndyCar on Hulu, but it requires Hulu Plus Live TV, which I think I have.
Okay. I think I'm okay.
Boom, 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 chikalala. I
All right.
I thoroughly do. I think IndyCar is better than Formula One right now. Yes,
Probably. IndyCar is a shit show. It's fun to watch though because it is a shit show, and you just want to watch the fucking mayhem. But it's not like watching last year.
No, I mean Formula One. I love Formula One. I will keep watching it. I don't care what Jeffrey Kansas says about it. Formula One to me is exciting because like we're in a year of change, and that's going to be a fabulous thing. That means that next year is going to be the year of teams.
More change.
More like the teams will be catching up, and you will have a lot stiffer competition.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Red Bull took over as like the leader, and Max Verstappen won 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Every year there were teams that came closer to beating him. Every year it happened. Every year it happened. Then finally McLaren basically beats them by a couple of points.
Right.
I mean, that's what makes Formula One fun. Now, IndyCar is a different beast. They've all got the same cars. They do have different engines. You got GM engines, you got Honda. But it becomes a bit more of you have refueling, so you have more pit stops. So strategy becomes a bigger thing in IndyCar than in Formula One. Formula One's entire goal is to get it down to one stop.
So, and I probably asked you this last year. Why? I know they've had issues, but why can't F1 adopt fueling stops like other races and do fueling stops?
They had it once before. They actually talked about, I don't know if you've watched a pit stop. A lot of these pit stops that are done, they have these red light, green light things that hang down in front of the driver.
Right.
Well, they were using those while they were trying to refuel. And because it's automated, it was telling drivers to go before they had the fuel probe. So it was ripping the fuel probe out, dragging it down pit road. Meanwhile, all of that gas is pouring out onto pit lane and creating fires.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's why F1 stopped. It was more of a safety thing. They were tired of fires happening in the pits because the teams aren't going to stop the computer aided stuff because that makes them faster.
So they want a small time race, and I kind of understand. That's the one thing I do like about F1. It is a quick race. It's not like 2 hours long, and the fuel is a big part of that. I get that.
The fueling aspect for me, I would rather have fueling in racing. It's going to lighten the cars up. Fine, whatever. The safety aspect, I can understand it. F1 was getting sloppy, and people were getting hurt in the pits.
Yeah.
I mean, every time a rule comes down, it's because somebody's doing something stupid.
Okay.
People getting fined for loose pit equipment. These are all things that happen because of stupidity. Oops, I didn't tighten that tire, and guess what? It flew off and went down pit lane. Took out 4 people. Well, guess what? Now you get hit with a fine or a penalty for a loose tire.
Gotcha.
Everything happens for a reason. Their whole thing originally when they started was safety with not refueling. And then it became environmental issues. Let's mandate that they can only fuel before the race. They have to make it last through a whole race. Which, once again, there you go, slowing the cars down.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we're going to be watching 98 mile an hour laps going, wow.
Fun. Yay.
Wow.
Whatever.
Wow.
Oh, look. He almost passed him. Ooh, good.
That was only 3 minutes. And guess what? A Ferrari's finally coming by. Wow.
Ooh, look. Alpine's passing. Oh, they're not passing now.
Wait.
Okay.
Pretty soon we're going to see F1 cars driving next to each other with somebody passing off some Grey Poupon.
They'll put pedals in the cars so they can get a little extra boost.
Whoever thought that Soapbox Derby would come back in a vengeance?
The spa course, they can only pass on the downhill.
There's a big surge in the buying of rubber bands. Why does it take so long for an F1 race to start? They have to back the cars up to the starting line so the rubber bands tight.
The poor guys in the pits have to pull the zip cord. Hamsters have been banned in F1 racing for unfair advantage.
Yeah, we don't judge by horsepower anymore. It's hamster power.
All right, this has degenerated into idiocracy. We need to end this now before it gets any more stupid.
Who's that actor?
From Pretty Woman.
The Gerbils.
Gere.
The Gerbils. Richard Gere.
Yeah.
You get added horsepower. You get added horsepower if Richard Gere's in your car.
Oh shit!
You get 2 extra gerbils on top of the 4 hamsters.
Kia has now taken over F1 racing for their hamster cars. Oh God!
Hey, sorry. The next race. The next race is coming up. Shanghai. Be Sunday, the 14th, 15th.
15th,
St.
I
Patrick's
believe.
Day. The day after St. Patrick's Day.
Really?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is the
Fuck.
14th.
F1. Just want F1. Just F1. Okay, there we go. Chinese. Yeah, March 15th, 3 a.m.
So the day after, actually, you'll probably still be drinking for St. Patty's Day.
And that's a Sunday. Okay, great. Okay, cool. I wish I could watch the live stuff to see all the in-car stuff, but that's not going to happen.
Anyways, we have the Shanghai race Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. We have the IndyCar race on Sunday. Where's NASCAR at this weekend? The NASCAR. I've been watching NASCAR lately as well, which I normally don't do anymore because they've gotten really extremely fucking boring.
They're also Sunday, March 15th. They're at 4 p.m.
And are they?
Apparently.
Yes, they are. They are in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is not a road course. They actually have an oval out there.
Yes, the Las Vegas. Blow that up. Oh, they have a motor speedway that is way the fuck up north
by the 215. Yes, north of Henderson. Wait, whoa! It's up in North Las Vegas.
Yeah,
it's where the 215 and the 15 meet. My parents used
north
to live off of the 215.
It's north of Nellis Air Force Base. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes from Aliante casinos, along with the Del Webb area that my parents used to live in, which was kind of cool to be there during the race because my parents and I would watch the NASCAR race. My parents were huge NASCAR fans.
Yeah.
And we would watch the NASCAR race with the sliding door open so that you could hear the cars.
Oh, that I'll admit that's kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's like I'm close enough to the Stark County Fair that I can
you can hear the dirt car races.
Dirt car races, and when they're doing the tractor pulls.
Yeah.
The tractor pulls are loud as fuck. Oh my god.
You know, this is something I'm so glad that you brought this up. I was at the bar the other night and was talking to somebody, and I brought up tractor pulls because, God damn it, I lived in Medina. When Medina County Fair, we had tractor pulls.
Hell yeah.
We'd go down to Stark County to watch people do tractor pull. Come on, man. And people looked at me like I was silly. They're like,
no, dude.
What? Dude, it's the best shit to watch.
There's some of these damn tractors that got like 3 V8 engines on them that are all supercharged, and they get to the end of the line and they blow the fuck up and oil goes everywhere. It's awesome.
My Medina people will remember this. Stephanie Albrecht. Stephanie Albrecht? God, I hope that was her name. She might be pissed at me. My Boy Scout leader, John Lancer, married into the Albrecht family. And the Albrechts had probably the biggest farm on Lafayette Road. It was huge. And these guys had a pulling tractor. It was called the Iron Lion. This thing had I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 engines, but it was a diesel engine. I remember going over to Albrecht's farm, and John got his father-in-law to start this thing up, and you were standing next to it, and it was going whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, as it was whomping, your chest felt like it was depressing. Come on. Truck and tractor pulls. This was big shit. Now, I moved down here to Texas. There was such fun stuff to learn down here. Mutton busting.
Excuse me?
Mutton busting.
What the fuck is mutton busting?
It is the best shit in the world. You take a 5-year-old kid, put him on top of a sheep, let him jump out of a dude, and see if they can make 8 seconds.
I'll toughen him up.
Mutton busting is one of the best things I've ever seen. You go to a rodeo, you see some mutton busting.
That's fucking awesome.
Maybe that's the next show we need to do is how redneck can you get?
Dude, between 4 and 7 years old? Jesus Christ. Between 50 and 60 pounds? Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh, I'm on YouTube already. Backwards. There's a fucking little girl. Oh God, they're backwards. They're all backwards. Holy shit. Oh, that one's forwards. They got big ass helmets on them. Thank God.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
What was that one? Rodeo poker.
Oh my God. That was a
here. Wait.
That was another joke I heard that it was from a guy from where did they film Lord of the Rings? Up above Australia. Where was that? New Zealand.
New Zealand.
The biggest selling items in New Zealand were Velcro gloves. Slap, bah.
I just sent you a link. Click on this link. This is called bull poker.
They're playing poker? All right, I'm getting rid of the chat. Oh, God. Oh. It's a full bull.
We don't play around down here in Texas. You thought tractor pulls were good.
Yeah, wiped out to everybody.
5 guys sitting at a table in the middle of a bull ring, and they let a bull just go to town.
They're wearing armor, for fuck's sake. Holy crap.
Now, if I was 20 years younger, I would do it.
I was watching something the other day. It was 4 people on 2 different, what do you call it, seesaws, but they're super long, and they let a bull out. And so, like, you have to, like, kick off the ground to avoid the bull, but there's not just one seesaw, there's 2 seesaws. So there's like 4 people on the seesaw avoiding a bull. It was hilarious to watch.
Now, have you ever seen the it's like, I think they call it the worm crawl or something like this. They take 20 people, line them up, they stick 2 cones out into the middle of a bull arena. They let the bull come in, and these 10 people have to crawl out around the cone and back. And the first team that gets it done wins.
I've seen some weird stuff where like they stay perfectly still to avoid the bull.
That's it. So because the 2 lines are so far apart, the bull usually gets into the middle, and whatever the bull is looking at, that line stops, and the next line gets up and starts to run and try to go around the cone.
Crawling race across bullfighting arena. Okay.
I think you found it.
Away. They all get up. They all move. They all. That bull's got big ass horns too. Holy crap! This has got to be down in Mexico.
But no, they do that shit here.
Oh my god!
Now there is a group in Ohio. Let me see if I can find them. Creek Bend Boys. The Creek Bend Boys. Welcome to the ranch.
That's crazy.
I want product. The ranch. There we go. So you have this group in Ohio that run a basically a rodeo business out of their property.
Okay.
They are called the Creek Bend Boys. They're in Burbank, Ohio. Where the hell's Burbank?
I don't know. Creek Bend Boys, Ohio.
Oh, it's in Medina County. Go figure.
4 new bucking bulls. God.
Yeah, their stadium is called Bucking, Ohio, or at least that's the website that you go to go there. If you're in Medina County, Summit County, Stark County, any county that's close to the center of the bull world, head on over there. I think it's $25 a person at the gate. Adults, $24 online, $25 at the gate. Come on out and look at this. That's the life that I grew up in, though, man. I grew up in Medina, and at Medina County Fair, you'd see bulls, you'd see horses. Shit, the first thing that I started training was Percheron horses. If you know anything about Percheron horses, they are big, tall ass motherfuckers.
They're only slightly smaller than the fucking Budweiser
Clydesdale
horses.
Yeah.
Only slightly.
Only slightly.
Slightly. SMO.
You're talking a good 18 to 20 hands tall. You're talking about a big fucking horse. But Ohio is probably the best place for sports.
Go sports.
Mutton busting. Oh, I wonder if Bucking, Ohio has mutton busting.
Who knows?
Our events, mutton busting. So, if you're in Ohio, you want to go see some mutton busting, just go to buckinohio.com. And mutton busting events start at 5:30 p.m. You must register by 4:30, and it is $20 entry fee.
Pro Bowl. There's mutton busting school. Okay.
This is awesome. What is their 2026 schedule? So we got mutton busting. It looks like it's going to be every Saturday. They're going to be at the Medina County Fair this coming year.
There you go. Iowa State Fair, San Antonio, Videos, Ohio. There it is. Well, that's 2009, 2018, 2021. There we go, 2024. February.
What are you looking at?
The YouTube videos is the Mutton Bussin' winner from Tuesday night, February 2024.
Oh,
that's hilarious. All right, man. I don't know about you, but I'm a little drunk and I'm kind of ready to end this whole shindig.
But good night.
All right, everybody. Have a good night.
This has been the Davis and Davis Show. Remember, new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. Thanks for listening.